Former Chattanooga police officer Sean O'Brien was the first officer on the scene that day.
He faced the terrorist head on in a shootout. He told our Greg Glover the minutes that passed by felt like hours.
You learn to live with the reality of what happened and not hide from it.
UTC Police Chief Sean O'Brien didn't hide that July morning either. He was then a master patrol officer with the Chattanooga force and was first to make contact with the terrorist.
Having had the description of the suspect vehicle, seeing him at high speed coming down Amnicola, I knew it was him.
O'Brien made a U-turn to follow him into the river park. Remember, the gunman had already fired into the Lee Highway recruitment office, and he was now headed to the Navy and Marine Reserve Center.
I mean, it was without question. You knew it in the moment. It was going to be a real dangerous situation.
Officers encountered the assailant as he exited the building, armed with a rifle and a handgun.
There was a moment when 2 rounds of rifle fire zipped right past my ear, and I knew in that moment I wasn't going home. And it was liberating in a way, because at that point it allowed me to focus more specifically on just what needed to happen.
At that moment, he rushed toward the gunfire to pull a wounded officer, Dennis Pettigo, from danger.
It was just getting him out of there, getting him to some semblance of a safe space in the moment. And it was just something that had to be done. It wasn't, it was almost reflexive, just reactive. You just do it and don't think about it until later on.
Some processing of this day's events would be needed later, and of course, there are the what-ifs.
I have asked many people that were closely involved, tell me what I could have done different to change the outcome for just even one of those that didn't survive, and me still be alive. And I have yet to find anybody with an answer.
O'Brien stresses to other first responders, seeking professional help is not a sign of weakness.
I would argue it took me probably the better part of 3 years to probably work through most everything, even seeking some professional assistance to process stuff. And I can't stress that enough in our line of work, that it's okay to do that. It's really important to do that.
Perhaps the most difficult but likely important part of Sean O'Brien's post-attack therapy came when he talked to family members of the fallen 5 as part of an FBI presentation.
Thinking fully that they would hate me because I didn't save their son or their husband or their brother. And it was the complete opposite. They're incredibly supportive and grateful, which was powerful. And it's a statement to the families that these men came from.
The attack changed lives and family trajectories, but it also improved how Chattanooga officers respond.
Anything from the gear that we carry, as far as we call them like bailout bags that have medical equipment, water, maybe extra ammunition, that not only should we be carrying it, but when you get on a scene like this, you have to actually grab it. Leaving it in the car doesn't do you any good.
A decade ago, in the face of tragedy, O'Brien says the city came together.
That unity in that moment is what we should be striving for all the time, not just after something terrible like this happened.